The Byron Center is an athletic and recreational facility on campus and includes an Olympic-sized pool, track, racquetball courts, and a spin room. It was built in 1986 and dedicated to Reverend William J. Byron, S.J. Byron was president of the University of Scranton from 1975 to 1982, and president of Catholic University from 1982 to 1992. He is currently a professor of business and society at St. Joseph's University. Chizik Hall was named after Father Walter Chizik, S.J. The building was opened in 1988 and dedicated to Father Chizik in 2005. It currently houses the Office of Career Services. Chizik was a Jesuit priest who did missionary work in the Soviet Union and was held in prison camps until 1963. He's being considered for beatification or canonization. Campion Hall houses residents of Scranton's Jesuit community. The building opened in 1987 and was dedicated to St. Edmund Campion. He was a Jesuit pastor and scholar who was canonized in 1970. St. Edmund was arrested, convicted of treason, and was hanged in England. The Jacob and the Angel sculpture was installed in 1982 and shows Jacob being held up by an angel. It represents a transitional point in Jacob's life. This sculpture is seen near the residence halls on campus.
On June 6, 2001, the University of Scranton would receive a gift from the Scranton Jesuit community in the form of a commemorative statue called Martyrs Grove. Martyrs Grove is located right outside of Campion Hall and commemorates the lives of 6 Jesuits, their housekeeper and their housekeeper's daughter, who were murdered at the University of Central America, El Salvador in 1989. Found on the corner of Mulberry Street, Pilares Hall, dedicated to the University of Scranton's 24th and 27th President, Father Scott R. Pilares, S.J., who guided the construction of the Nevilles Center, the Loyola Science Center, Conjurin Hall, the Dion Campus Green, and a junior and senior apartment living and fitness complex. And you guessed it, it's on the corner of Mulberry Street, it's called Pilares Hall, and was all built within the years of 2005 to 2010. Christ the Teacher was a gift of the Tom and Salsie Sullivan family artist, Trevor Southey, who was commissioned by the Jesuit community of Scranton in 1998 to build the sculpture. As well, at the bottom of the sculpture, a quote from Gerald Manley Hopkins, S.J., who was a Jesuit priest and English poet who died, sadly, in 1889. The quote recites, "Christ plays in 10,000 places, lovely in limbs and lovely in eyes, not his to the Father through the features of men's faces."
The Gonzaga House is a residential house located on campus used to house students when needed, and it was acquired during the 1970s. It is named after St. Aloysius Gonzaga, who became a member of the Society of Jesuits at the age of 17 after renouncing his position within a wealthy and powerful family to enter a life of service and caring for others. He gave up all of his inheritance and volunteered to work at a Jesuit hospital that was opened in 1591 during a plague. He is the patron saint of Catholic youth and plague victims, and many schools are named after him because of this. The Madonna della Strada painting is housed in the vestibule of the Madonna della Strada Chapel, which is located in Rock Hall. It serves as the campus's main site for daily liturgical services. Madonna della Strada means Our Lady of the Way, in reference to an image of the Virgin Mary that is enshrined in the Jesuit Church of Rome, which is the mother church of the Jesuits. Nevilles Hall is one of the freshman residence halls, which is located at Mulberry Street and Clay Avenue. The site for Nevilles Hall and Driscoll Hall was acquired in 1964 when both were built at a total cost of $720,000. It was named after Father William Coleman Nevilles, who was Scranton's first Jesuit president that served from 1942 until 1947. Nevilles was instrumental in helping to transition the administration of the university from the Christian Brothers to the Jesuits. He improved the university's curriculum to rely more heavily on philosophy and logic and kept enrollment substantial during World War II. He began leasing more space in downtown Scranton, held daytime, twilight, and evening classes, and began construction on 3 new buildings. He was also the president of Georgetown University and established the Scranton Preparatory School.